Well, good day, tubes. Pitch black, I know. Pitch black. Heading to the garage anyways. Or the workshop, we haven't officially named it yet. And we got the car in here right now, just doing a bit of a thaw out. Because it has already thawed out a bunch. Holy crap. I'm gonna get the vacuum here going. Oh, stuff falling off the walls too, great. Wow, it's really leaked out already. Huh. Really leaked out. This one. But how did I do this? Because that's a different size. Whoa, better not leave that right there. Wow, she's really leaked out. How the heck did I clean this up before? This has really leaked a lot already. I want to try to get this kind of kept up to it here. I don't remember it. I don't know why all this is falling off of here too. That's not a good thing. The light we got to install at some point. Boy, it's really leaked already. Holy crap. Okay, so yeah, I got to get the car in here because twice now we've had problem with the snow and the crap on the inside of the rims, and then it makes it like as you're going down the road. Really kind of sucked. What did I use before? This guy maybe? Was it this thing? Can't remember now. Might work. No, that's not what I used. Give me a sec, I gotta get this figured out here. This vacuum here unfortunately can't suck wet anymore because it's got a fairly big rotted hole in the bottom of the metal box or the metal thing. So okay, give me a sec, I gotta get, I think the nozzle for this must be still inside. Okay, dark again. I found it, I left it inside. So this thing's only been in since just after dinner, and it's only 7 o'clock now, so it's really thawed off quite a bit. I just don't really want it running into the walls like that, you know. So we'll have to look after it. Just give us a minute here, and I'm not gonna take you through the whole vacuuming process here. Oh, I gotta take this out though. And oh, I know what this mess is from. We worked on that table, vacuumed all the crap up. So that's 98% compostable. Jeez, bud. Just getting into her. Woo! Oh, it's just like truck sim. It's awesome. Just giving her on the Jake brake, bud. All right. So, this wasn't exactly my game plan for today. I wanted to put this mower back together, but I also don't really want this leaking into the walls a whole lot. So we'll do something about it. I might have to replace this shop back here, because this one I got here is the one from inside. Anyways, it's a wet dry vac too, so they're not. This is a rigid, but thank you, that's much better. This is a rigid, but it's not a very good one. It's really loud too. So here we go. For a car, it's got something else already going on I want to show you in the back here. Basically, you might have to get a new trunk lid for it. This is great doing this wet though, because it sucks all the dirt off too. Should have put a drain when we did this, but oh well. It's all good. I think what I am going to do though is get some of that roofing stuff and do like a little bead all the way across. So like do like an angle like this all the way across the floor so it hits that and not into the wall. Sorry this is boring, you guys can fast forward if you wish. Some people might like the vacuuming, I don't know. Be a real low spot right here. I think it was because I had to shim the wall up here a lot. But if I can do like a nice, basically like a, I'm going to use the roof stuff, I think, like the roof tar stuff, like it's like a clear stuff you can get. And then I'll do like a all the way along. Come on, vacuum. Uh-oh. Fell over, bud. That'll get the worst of her anyways. I probably should do some sealant on the floor too. Paint or something or whatever, I don't know. Suck up the slushy. Really leaking back here. Oh crap. Oh, we got lots of cord. I extended that one. Really low in this back corner too, but I really wish I didn't have a broken hand when we poured this floor. Would have done a lot more stuff with the laser level. You know, put it down on the concrete to a point that you wanted to start at. Anyways, it's all good. I'm saving these jugs here for changing the hydraulic fluid in the backhoe. I had a little whoopsie the other day with that. I'll tell you about that when we're not making so much noise. Probably don't need that many jugs, but I need jugs for the oil to go in. And then I need probably to cut a few of those to know, or like a catch thing. Got rid of the worst of it for now anyway. For now. Probably going to be leaking the worst out of this side here. Oh, it's coming up the front here again too now. Let's actually plug this in over here. Okay, so yeah, I want to put this mower back together. We'll check her, make sure she's not leaking. I think we'll just take this off. I'm not using this heater right now. Let me just simplify that a little bit. It doesn't keep up. So, but anyways, what I want to show you on the car here. Hopefully that key's close enough here. Noticed a couple things on the trunk here. Now maybe it just needs a good wash. Where the heck was it now? I'm not seeing it. Rust spots. There's one right there. It's very minute right now. And I seen another one up here somewhere. And then right here on the lip. Go back here. There's actually paint chipped off of that. Like, holy crap, the thing's not even a year old and it's rusting already. I think Sarah, my wife, said there was something on the door here too. So they'll have to look at that, because that's not a good thing. So we got a nice, oh, there's a big blob of snow. We got a nice 10 degrees, minus 12 outside. So that's not too bad. There's your Celsiuses. Anyways, you guys can convert that if you need to. Okay, so I got some of it back together here. This pan, it's a heat shield. And this was really stupid. This thing was, and I don't know if they didn't put it back together right, but this thing was under this lip here. So you basically got to start here and like keep shoving it through. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I got to put it out here. And out here, and it's not going to make, I don't think, any difference. We should get down. Now this has been about, how long? I think January 3rd we fixed this. Now time of the videos when they come out and stuff won't correlate to when this was actually done, because the video comes out like, you know, 5 days after or something, right? So we're missing something. What are we missing here? I don't think anything's there. The fuel pump's up front. Yeah, so anyways, we'll check it. I haven't ran it yet, but that shouldn't matter because it was leaking. Yeah, there's nothing on the floor. She's dry under there, so that's good. It was leaking from that cover, so not a big deal, I don't think, but anyways, okay. So what we got to do, and probably gonna get my sheet of stuff to lay on here. More wood. Should probably get that wood out of here too. So what we got to do, let me think. I'm gonna have to get this cover. It's got to go into these two bolts. Yeah, and then there's two bolts up here on either side of the muffler that these two guys just hook into, and then this guy here I think has to hook into these slots on here. So then once we get everything together, that'll lock into this. Those will tighten up. Bob's your uncle for that anyways. Okay. Yeah, I haven't started it up yet. I don't want to start it in here. It'd be too, you know. I still got a bit of, this is going to turn on soon again, just so you know. Okay. We are going to need, I think that's a 12. Or is it an SAE? For under here. It was a bit of a prick of a spot to get to. Yeah, that'll work. And then those ones are even more fun. And I can't get in there with any power tools, so we'll just have to take this, I guess. Okay. So this all has to go on, and then you can start putting your side crap on. And these just use all these little snap clip things, wherever the heck they are. They're here somewhere. Oh, they're on the table over here. That's right, they're on the table. So all these snap clips here, I think that's all of them. If I'm missing one, I think I've got a kit of them too, so. All right. See if we can fit this back in here. So I think we got to do the bottom first. There. And then we got to push these down on. Oh, geez. Okay, let's try there first. Okay, that's on. There we go. Woo! That's on, and that's on. It's a little tight, but I wonder if that thing got bent a little bit or something. I think that other side just come out. Still in there, that's still in there. We just popped out of here. Gotta try to get myself in here now. Okay, that's pretty good. This one's all falling off on me here. That's great. And now we got to get underneath here. Let's see if we can get these ones. And that'll lock that into that other piece. There, then you got a bit of a shield too. We had that out for a while because it was all dripping and leaking down there. It was a hell of a mess. All right. That should be good for that. These side panels, I think this one comes over here. I'm gonna maybe coat for a minute. Somewhere. That's what I need to make is a coat hanger. Let's find a nail. That'll work. Look at it leaking again here already. Holy. Definitely a low spot there though. This was the spot that we started pouring over here. Came down here and then up here. And then like this. And we got to about here. And we ran out of that truck. So he came back about an hour later, and by this time it's like, I don't know what time it was getting on to. It was not late, but it was getting on. And then we poured the rest, and then we started troweling it. Got down here, it was still too mushy, and I think we kind of cut in and dug it down a little bit. Wasn't happy with that, but anyways. Let's flip this chair up. What the heck? Oh yeah. Alright. No, that's not gonna go up enough there. Okay, we're gonna have to release that. Let me just get that up so we can push those arms. This is pretty simple here. And it goes right forward on you. Yeah, that's better. Shut off, bud. Oh. I might have to stay out here for a little bit until it gets all sucked out. There we go. It's pretty chintzy for, you know, a $10,000 mower. I think they could have made things fit a little bit nicer. It's pretty chintzy, I think. And that's it. That's it. These little things, I'm not really crazy on them, but they're fast. I'd rather have a bolt than that, but it is pretty quick, gotta say. All right, and this dirty old side here, probably should wash that, but this is all right. I imagine this will have to come off. And I think that'll have to get, yeah. Oh, he's jumping. Now I can hold my beer while I'm mowing. It's all good. That doesn't seem like that's fitting up too nice there though. There's one up here I think too. There. Oh, there's one down there. We got 3 left. Look at that, I didn't even lose any. I didn't even lose any. Unbelievable. Except this doesn't look like it's lining up very nice back here. Oh, maybe we got her there. Thought so. Cheap. Cheap. Oh, stop. Oh, stop that. That's an interesting design. I don't really want to fire it up when I got the car in here and crap, and I don't think we'd swing it in here without hitting a bunch of crap. But we'll fire it up maybe and then let her run a bit. outside at some point here. Need 3 hands here. Okay, that is good. So everything else is hooked up except the negative. We haven't done that yet. We might not for a wee bit. So yeah, if I can come up with something like, you know, get like, what do you call those spreader things, and do like a, pretend this is the floor, this is the bottom plate, do like a of stuff right along the floor and the bottom of the wood. That might screw me up for putting on a sheet of something, but I'd rather not have the, you know, the wood go all rotten here, right? So something that's going to dry up a bit too. Because that would suck having the wood go all rotten. Oh man. Better to pick it up now, I guess. That melted stuff goes a heck of a lot further. See, that's soaking right into that wall there, so if I had like a dam of stuff there, I think that would definitely help. Kind of like what I got at the bottom of the door, but maybe bigger. Might be kind of a messy job, but feels like we're getting a bit of water in this thing already. It's getting kind of heavy. To be honest, it's kind of nice having that little dip there for catching stuff. Good old salty stuff too, eh? Be great for the vacuum. Oh well. I guess we can just buy another one. And I knocked off a whole pile of crap before we brought it in here. All up under the wheel wells with stuff. I'm not sure why this year and last year with the other car too. The stuff just seemed to stick to it like crazy. It was kind of shitty. seems to be a lot going this way, so I think I'm going to have to do quite a piece all the way down to that door at least with that stuff. I think I still have some too. It's like, you guys ever know what the old roof tar was like, the old black stuff? It's kind of like that, only this is clear. Oh man, there's going to be a lot more leaking here if I don't get rid of this crap. Could have took her to the car wash first and left it with them, but the trouble is, by the time you get home, it's all covered again anyways. Oh, noisy, I know. I know. Still holding 10 degrees. 9.3, so that'll be turning on again soon. But anywho, this thing all back together, I guess, which is good. Makes me happy. Ooh. That on there. This can go away. Wasn't terrible bad. They actually do come apart not too bad. You could almost do it in an hour kind of thing, but leaking here again already. Geez, bud. There. Got 0 carbon monoxide again, so that's good. Might just cook this thing up a little more here. A little bit more. All right. Well, got a wrench out somewhere. No, we don't. It's right there. Get her cooking a little more. Yeah, it's higher over here, I think. I think this is like where we started, was over here. So, anyhow, try to put this battery back on here. I wouldn't actually mind firing this up and letting it even sit outside and run for a few minutes, you know. We're gonna get carbon monoxide though. That's the only downfall of that. Oh man, it's moving. I have no idea why. I can run this big heater and never get a carbon monoxide, but I run this for 20 seconds in here, we'll be getting a number up there, guaranteed. Guaranteed. I don't know if I'm going to make it through here though, that's the trouble. I think it's too wide. So that's not going to work today. But anyways. Yeah, I don't think that would fit through there. I mean, I could mush the car back a little more. That's totally possible. I'd like to have that run outside for a little bit. Probably going to need this key out of my thing here the more than I put it. Uh-oh. Sorry, dear. I don't know where your key is. There it is. Okay. And of course, it's turned to winter inside here too, so it's a messy time of year. Back her up a little bit here, give us a little more room. Oh. Nope. See it. if this sets any carbon monoxide off. Oh, like jumping. Whoopsie. Oh, I should put those outside, I guess. Huh. Oh, guess that's staying down. Okay. I think we should get through here now. Oh yeah, that really feels like that needs emptied out. Ooh, that's getting heavy. Sucked up a bunch of water. Probably still leave this up here for now, but take her back down the other garage. Free up a bit of room up here for us. Little 7/16. Where did you come from? Right there. Okay. Well, this might still be in. Yeah, we gotta. I should probably change the dry fluid in those things too. I think we just put in this stuff, the high guard stuff, I believe. Okay. Let's see, we got any numbers over there? No, the car didn't really run that long, but this will definitely do it. Better double check her. Should be a little high, a little bit. Should be able to start it. This too. Ooh, lights are on. Sounding right. We got both spark plugs on. Yeah. This might be just cold. Still gonna be tight. Whew. Turn the lights on. There we go. We'll go for a little tour maybe with it. Try to keep our heat in there though. Try the blades here. Sounding pretty good. Oh baby. Woo, mama. That's pretty awesome. Pretty good. Someone's down at the office. That's weird. 7:38. That seems pretty good. Woo! That's lots of fun. Let it run out here for a wee bit. down door. Keep our heat in there, bud. Alright, I see a bunch more crap falling off of here again. So I do try to keep up to that. This is probably getting kind of full here though, I think. I got a bit of room left. Ah, man. Terrible, but cleans the floor at the same time, right? Maybe we'll empty that out now. That's getting pretty heavy. We'll empty this out, I think. Ugh. Soup! Slushy soup of the day. Ugh. Ugh. Almost got me. That's a little more better. Alright, that's a little better. A little better. This thing actually came with wheels too, but it was very tippy, I thought. Helps if you plug her back in, bud. Oh, that's way better. I can't really get over there right now, so Yeah, so we're showing 75 on that meter already. Holy crap, eh? Brutal. Alright, I guess we'll bring this thing back in. Didn't quit yet anyway, so that's good. Ooh, that seat's cold now. Woohoo! Just want to see if that car's still down here. What the heck they're doing? Gone now. Okay. I don't know, I just think that's kind of weird being in visiting when it's like dark like this. It's just, I don't know. Maybe some people are, I'm fine with it. I don't mind visiting, but I just think it's kind of weird coming in when it's pitch black out. But what do I know? Park that too close to back here. This might catch fire, but I should probably take this to the garbage some point anyways. Clean up a little bit in here, eh bud? Jeez. Okay, we'll pull the car ahead a little bit. Hopefully the dripping comes forward. Door. Thanks, bud. Fired up there. That's probably pretty good. So yeah, this thing's been pretty good. I wouldn't say it's any better than, I don't know if this is going to show me the numbers or anything here. I don't think it's really much better than our other car, to be honest. I don't know how to run this. No, I want to shut you off. Shut off. Yeah, I don't really think it's a whole lot better than another car for economy. The electric stuff's kind of ain't coming on and off all the time, but I don't think it's really that much to write home about, you know. But yeah. Like I say, I don't think it's getting much better than our other car. If it's not the same or even maybe a little worse, I don't know. But winter time, of course, you don't get a lot of economy because the engine's running all the time to keep the heat going, right? To keep you warm. So it's not really doing too much for that. I think we're actually mostly all melted out in the wheels now, so that's good. Maybe turn this guy down a bit more. You down. Are you not ready? Oh, it's like sitting next to the fireplace. Nice and warm. I might just wait a little longer out here and then anything else still dripping will run out and then we can suck it up. Suck it up. I finally shut off it. Look at the salt on it already, eh? Oh. Unbelievable. I think that's just wetness. But yeah, we can't get away from that in this frickin' country. They're salt bathed all the time. You might as well just park it in a salt mine. Like, what do you do? I'm actually a little bit kind of concerned about my truck and the frame. You know, it's been in some salt too, and apparently they rot right out. I haven't been under to look, but I haven't coated it with nothing either, right? So, and of course we just finished paying it off in July, I think, last July. So it probably won't last very long, you know, who knows with that. They just apparently rot right out. It's just terrible design. Box frame in salty conditions, bad. Bad, bad, bad. But what can you do? But anyways, I don't live in Florida where there's no salt. Wish I could. The car would last probably forever. It wouldn't rust hardly at all. Oh man, maybe they rust a bit, but bare metal will still rust, I think, regardless. But salt definitely accelerates that. Holy, and you can't wash it. Like I said, you take it to the car wash, wash it. Time you get home again, it's just like that again. Like, you can't seriously have a pressure washer outside. I'd love to have something you can drive through and bring it in here and then park it. That'd be awesome. But yeah, no, not happening. But anyways, I know a guy that family of my wife's here, well, mine too, I guess. And boy, every time, even on a nice summer day, he'd come home, wash the truck before he put it away. I'm like, holy jeez. But he kept a nice truck, you know, but I ain't got time for that. I don't know how he did. But anyways, don't hear any more dribbling, so that's probably not a bad thing. I've turned that down, so maybe I'll just go around once more here and then suck up what I can, and then I'll probably come out in the morning and do it again. Oh, now it's so light. Sorry for the boring, sucky video today, huh? But I won't have to worry about this quite so much once I get those walls sealed a little bit. And that I actually probably won't be able to do till it's summertime, because I don't think I could get it warm enough down there to oh man, hopefully plastic doesn't hurt plastic. That's a whole mound of crap there. I think it's going to be pretty wet again by morning. Oh well. We'll get rid of most of it. I tried putting cardboard down here, but that didn't really work too well. I think that one's pretty clear. Yeah, I thought maybe the cardboard might have sucked a little better, but didn't work so well. like that. But she'll melt. Yeah, really bad right here. Really low there, I guess. Enough of that noise. Holy crap, it's already heavy. Doesn't take long. She really sucks. She's a good vacuum, that one. But it is kind of noisy though. It's something I'm not crazy about. Probably unplug that. But they have a pretty good filter system in it. You can put bags in them too if you want to do a bag as well. You can bag it. All right, I think we're almost dead here. Battery, 22. We better get going, I guess. Have a look under the hood here quickly, maybe here. Haven't looked under there for a wee bit. Where's the Dewey? It hasn't even had its first oil change yet. They run it to 16,000 kilometers, which I thought was kind of a lot. We had it in for 8,000 check over kind of thing. They rotate tires at 8,000 K. I don't understand that, but maybe I'll be able to suck that out. I didn't really understand that, but anyways. Oh yeah, your tires are still good. Well, friggin' they should be. It's only got 8,000 K on it, dude. They even send you a video and checking everything. It's kind of neat. Leave that all dribbling, I guess, eh? Yeah, it's got the worst of her. You get like a 24-point inspection or something. I'm like, really? Pretty sure everything should be good, but it's probably good to check it after, you know, coming to the factory, right? Check your coolant, and I guess I don't know what else to check, but this is the electric motor part here, and of course your regular motor part. So this thing will run you some, but then you get over like 30 kilometers and then the engine kicks in, or if it's you're wanting more heat, that'll just turn on anyways for, you know, heating you up. So I don't know. It's kind of I don't know. I don't know. And you can see all the high-powered stuff coming through into the back there. Some high-powered cables coming up around through there too. So I don't know. I think it's over-engineered, to be honest, but they're trying to cut down emissions on crap, I guess. But anyways, she likes it. That's why we got her another one. She liked the other one, so good. All right, I think this will be all right all night. I don't know if we'll be doing a whole lot more dribbling. It might be a little bit, but we'll clean her up in the morning. But yeah, I want to do sealant stuff because you can see it soaking into the wood here again, right along the bottom. I don't like that, so I'll put some kind of sealant stuff there, and it'll just dam up against that, and then won't go through. Hopefully. All right, well, that's it. We got the mower back together anyways. That was my main objective, but this kind of come in here and then made a big mess, so. But that's all good. Should be good to go. That's 9.5 degrees. That's not terrible. We'll be good. But other than getting this thing out of here again and getting some more room back in here, we might start setting up our other stuff here, drill press and sandblaster. I gotta still get a vacuum system for something for that too. It's got to be this bigger hose too. I just fit it right in this feller here, and then it sucks all your out. Oh man, looks like I need new gloves already. Holy, they didn't last very long. Freaking garbage. Holy jeez. Oh man, you start getting stuff blown out at you and stuff. Anyways, thanks again for watching. We'll probably get the backhoe in here soon. Oh, I didn't tell you about that story. Oh, I have. Obviously, you can see the oil sitting there. Plans to do the oil on that thing, and I guess I hadn't checked it for a while, and it does have that little dribble. It doesn't really leak a lot, but there's probably on the transmission, hydrostatic transmission, which is buried in the middle of that machine. There's probably one stupid seal or a hose or something that's just come a little bit loose, and it just dribbles a little bit of fluid out there. Well, I keep forgetting to check the damn thing. And it's been running great. And I took it out the other morning, and took it out the other morning to plow snow with it, and got out of the garage and pushed down by where the road split up there, kind of where we were looking, where that car was down there, if you've seen that. And you're pushing along, and all of a sudden the snow's building up. I'm like, what the frig was that? And it stopped driving. I'm like, oh no, that's not good. So I noticed though a few times just before when I picked the loader up, it was kind of like a little bit. I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird. What's going on here? I never even thought to check the bloody fluid. Stupid me, but I wonder if this would be warm enough in here, if I should shut that thing right off. It's pretty much right off now. It'll just kind of come on every little while here. We'll just make sure it's, yeah, that's probably good. So anyways, back up, luckily. Shut it all off, let her sit a minute, check the fluid. Yeah, it's right off the end of the stick. I'm like, holy crap. So I immediately got a whole bunch. It's gonna be dark for a minute. I immediately got some fluid and put it in. Shit in my pants. I'm like, oh, that's not good. And filled her up. Took about 9 liters. Actually, about 8 liters probably would have done good because it overfilled it at 9. Couldn't believe it was down that much. Unbelievable. But I had plans on changing it anyways. But I guess we'll have to do it soon here. Just checking my cameras here. Sorry, it's really, really dark. I could turn this on. You guys are going to be out of battery soon here. Events. So, and that car left at 7:40. All right. So anyways, filled it back up, and then it drove fine the rest of the day when I was using it. No funny weird noises, or hopefully I didn't damage anything. Didn't really go too far with a little fluid, but it sure didn't like it, let me tell you. It did not like that a bit. It's gonna go close gate. Now I'm heading her home. It's freaking cold out here. This winter, I'm done with winter. Man, we didn't get the snow, the last big dump here though that came down south of us, Toronto stuff, they get over 2 feet. We got like maybe 6 inches. We were right on the very top of it. We got out real lucky. Because honestly, I wish I could take you back here and show you the piles of snow. It's freaking ridiculous. I'm almost to the point where I might have to put on that big blower and start sending it to the next county. But I don't know if you can see this. I've already moved this pile here once. I don't think that's going to show you a whole lot, but big heap of snow there that I push a bit there, and then the town guy, that's his plow marks. So anywho, anyways, that's it for today. We'll get that backhoe up here, probably our next project, and get that dumped out and change the filters. And I got a sweet new tool to show you for taking those big jumbo frickin' filters off, because they're a nightmare trying to get them to spin off again. You're gonna love it. It is awesome. Anyways, thanks again. We'll catch you all later, and you guys have a good day. I know it's dark, but thanks for watching. And I know this video really sucked, literally, and it'll suck tomorrow when I have to go out and do it again too. So But I do want to get that stuff sealed up. That'd be awesome. I'll maybe show you that can of stuff down here too, just before we go here. So that's it there, clear patch, waterproof roof clear patch. Now this stuff is, well, let me see a date on that. I don't think they have a best before on it, but packaging date would have been nice. I can't really tell. I think it says 2017. It's maybe not good enough anymore. I don't know. We're gonna have to quickly finish up here because we're almost out of battery. Yeah, it's maybe still all right. It's really gummy stuff though, right? But I think I can just this along with like a trolley thing or something. So I should leave a little bit out here and see if it'll still dry. It does dry eventually. Well, that stuff's meant for roofs, so I think that would probably be pretty ideal stuff if you can get it on clean enough. I did, before we dye the battery here, 8%, I did get these sealed in, although it did sink again on me, which is interesting. It was right up top and it's kind of sunk in. But I had to get a skinny little piece of wood and put in the crack first and then sealed it. And there's the stuff I got for the top of this table. Triple thick, one coat clear finish. Hopefully it works. Gloss. You're not supposed to shake that stuff though, just stir it up gently because you'll get bubbles in it. And then apparently it's really bad then. But I think this is pretty much ready to go. But anyways, we got to go too because your battery's almost dead. So thanks again. Catch you all later. We'll probably do a video of sealing this up, but I just want to let this stuff dry up a little more. It's still, I can still sort of smell it. So it really sunk over here too. Holy. Maybe we'll just coat it with that stuff and fill her in. Away we go. Take care. Thanks again. You guys have a good day.